IELTS Academic Reading Test 1, Section 3. This is the final section of IELTS Reading Practice Test 1. After you complete it, press check and get result, and you will see your result for this reading test. Reading Passage 3. You should spend about 20 minutes on questions 27 until 40, which are based on reading Passage 3 below. Britain needs strong TV industry. Comedy writer Armando Iannucci has called for an industry-wide defense of the BBC and British program makers. The thick of it. Creator made his remarks in the annual McTaggart lecture at the Edinburgh TV Festival. It's more important than ever that we have more strong, popular channels that act as beacons, drawing audiences to the best content, he said. Speaking earlier, Culture Secretary John Whittingdale rejected suggestions that he wanted to dismantle the BBC. Champion spotters. Iannucci co-wrote and Alan Partridge wrote the movie In the Loop and created and wrote the hit HBO and Sky Atlantic show FIP. He delivered the 40th annual McTaggart lecture, which has previously been given by Oscar winner Kevin Spacey, former BBC Director General Grey Tate, Jeremy Paxman, and Rupert Murdoch. Iannucci said, faced with a global audience, British television needs its champion spotters. He continued his praise for British programming by saying the global success of American TV shows had come about because they were emulating British television. The best US shows are modeling themselves on what used to make British TV so worth beating. He said, yes, prime-time schedules are now littered with those quirky formats from the UK. Who do you think you are? And the variants on the streaky com dancing, as well as the single-camera non-audience sitcom, which we poured into the mainstream first. We have changed international viewing for the better. With the renewal of BBC's roller coaster approaching, Iannucci also praised the corporations. He says, "A public service broadcasting, one of the best things we've ever done creatively as a country. If it was a car industry, our minister would be out championing it overseas, trying to win contracts, boasting of the British jobs that would bring. In July, the government issued a green paper setting out issues that will be explored during negotiations over the future of the BBC, including the broadcaster size, its funding, and governance. Primarily, Mr. Whittingdale wanted to appoint a panel of 5 people, but finally he invited 2 more people to advise on the channel renewal, namely former Channel 4 boss Don Airy and journalism professor Stewart Burfins, a former editor-in-chief of ITN. Iannucci bemoaned a lack of creatives involved in the discussions. When the media, communication, and information industries make up nearly 8% of our GDP, larger than the car and oil and gas industries put together, we need to be heard, as those industries are heard. But when I see the panel of experts who's both being asked by the cultural secretary to take a road and print and look at the BBC, I don't see anyone who is a part of that case, and cruelly, I see executives, media owners, industry gurus, all talented people, but not a single person who's made a classic and enduring television show. Don't be modest. Iannucci suggests that one way of easing the strain on the license fee was by pushing ourselves more commercially abroad. Use the BBC's name, one of the most recognized brands in the world, he said, and use the reputation of British television across all networks to capitalize financially overseas. be more aggressive in selling our shows through advertising, through proper international subscription channels, freeing up BBC Worldwide to be fully commercial, whatever it takes. Frankly, don't be don't be achy and modest about making money. Let's monetize the business, 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 Mary, and just about of our programs abroad so that money can come back. Take some pressure off the license fee at home and be invested in even more ambitious quality shows that can be only add to our value. Mr. Whittingdale, who was interviewed by ITV News Alastair Stevens at the festival, said he wants to open debate about whether the corporation should do everything it has done in the past. He said he had a slight sense that people who rush to defend the BBC were trying to have an argument that's never been started. Whatever my view is, I don't determine what programs the BBC should show, he added. That's the job of the BBC. Mr. Whittingdale said any speculation that the Conservative Party had always wanted to change the BBC due to issues such as its editorial line was absolute nonsense. Questions 27 until 31. Do the following statements agree with the information in the IELTS reading text? And the boxes 27 until 31 on your answer sheets, write true. If the statement agrees with the information, false. If the statement contradicts the information, not given. If there is no information on this. 27. Armando Lanucci expressed a need of having more popular channels. 28. John Whittingdale want to dismantle the BBC. 29. Lanucci delivered the 2030 annual MacTaggart Lecture. 30. Lanucci believes that British television has contributed to the success of American TV shows. 31. There have been negotiations over the future of the BBC in July. Questions 32 until 35. Choose the correct letter A, B, C, or D. Write the correct letter in the boxes 33 until 35 on your answer sheets. 32. Lanucci praise everything expect A. US shows, B. British shows, C. Corporations, D. British programming. 33. To advise the correct charter renewal, Mr. Whittingdale appoint a panel of A. 5 people, B. 2 people, C. 7 people, D. 4 people. 34. Who of these people was not invited to the discussion concerning BBC renewal? A. Armando Lanucci, B. Don Airy, C. John Whittingdale, D. Stewart Purvis. 35. Their panel of experts lacks A. Media owner, B. People who make enduring TV shows, C. Gurus of television industry, D. Top executives. Questions 36 until 40. Complete the summary below. Write no more than 2 words from the passage for each question. Write your answers in the boxes 37 until 40 on your answer sheets, easing the strain on the license fees. Lanucci recommended increasing BBC's profit by pushing ourselves more blah blah blah. He suggested being more aggressive in selling British shows through advertising and proper international. 37. Also, he invokes projects to stop being 38 and modest about making money and invest into even 39 quality shows. However, Mr. Whittingdale denied any 40 that the Conservative Party had always wanted to change the BBC because of its editorial line.